Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative Cribs, episode 65. It is Sunday. As you all know, I do upload an episode of Creative Cribs every Sunday from now on, and I think it actually fits into the schedule, and this is just a massive build here. Now, this is a huge world built by JoeyJoejoe. I believe I said that in the correct order. Very cool guy, and today I'm going to be showcasing his world now. So JoeyJoejoe, this world is absolutely incredible, and I really hope you guys have grabbed your bag of chips. I'm going to say like bagged your grab of chips, which absolutely made no sense, but hopefully you grabbed a bag of chips, maybe cookies or something like that, and you're just actually just relaxing, watching this episode of Creative Cribs. So let's get this started. So he has a lot of huge and monument things in here. Now, there's a lot of things that I exactly cannot explain, being that it's just, you would just have to see it. A lot of this stuff in here is creative, and also things in his real life and all that good stuff, which is just awesome. And I really love it, like the church style, everything like that is just, it's a very good map. And it was just incredible. I do want to say I thank all you guys for the support on the Creative Crib series and all that good stuff. Last week, we had an episode of Stampy Longnose. If you missed that episode, be sure to check that out. I did make a playlist full if you're interested in joining that. And whoa, that villager was kind of like popping out of there. It was freaking me out just a little bit. I didn't really know exactly what he was doing there. But anyway, right now we're in the hallway now, and I think we're going to make our way into the center of this whole place or so. And he has the skin, I believe that's like the baker or something. I think his Minecraft skin is the baker. So it was like, anytime I see the baker, I automatically think of him for some reason. I don't know if he was like leading me to a trail of cake and like Cookie Land or something like that, but he did lead me to some crazy things here, and I find it always interesting to get toured around. And here we go, look at this, absolutely amazing. And like I said, it's almost like the inside of a church thing, which looks really good, and I really love the whole design of this. And when you see the full outside of design of this is just absolutely incredible. Now, it's just fantastic. Sometimes I really don't know how people build these certain things. It's just really crazy. There's like the throne there, like where you would sit down there and you would kind of talk around and all that good stuff there. And sorry, JoJo, if I do get some of these things wrong as far as exactly what it represents and all that good stuff. Look at the top. I really love the top of that. It really looked fantastic. And again, I love people that can build outerior and interior, and that's one thing that I talked to him about too. As far as like, you know, you normally have your builders that are really good at building on the outside, and they somewhat don't really mess with the interior as much, I think, because they put in so much effort on the outside. When they get to the interior, it's kind of like, I don't really feel like doing it. But I think I really tip my hat off, like even more. I tip my hat off probably like 2 times to builders that are actually, you know, very patient, and they actually build on the outside and take their time to build on the inside. Now, I'm pretty sure that they may have friends that may want to build in the inside. You may have builders that just do interior and builders that do outerior or something like that. For some reason, I feel like outerior is just not the correct term to use. But you get the notion of what I'm saying. I always say that whenever I feel like I've jumbled up something, but you'll notice that he used a lot of unique textures. Like in this part here, as I was walking through here, one thing that I mentioned to him was, look at this, look how crazy that looks up there. One thing I mentioned to him a lot was just the textures that he used. He used very like different blocks that I've never seen before in Creative Cribs. And I've been doing survival cribs and cribs for over a year now, and I've been joining a lot of people's worlds, at least over 100 easily, because between survival cribs and creative cribs, it's easily over 100 plus. Maybe 200, I'm not really sure, but it's been crazy. It's been a crazy ride. I always love seeing new people's worlds and stuff that they've built. Now, it does take me a while to actually get around to viewing worlds, being that I've been on a busy schedule. I do have a new adventure map coming up. If you follow my channel, you know I'll be doing an adventure map series that I'm really excited about too. I'm really looking forward to bring to you guys. Other things like that I've been really working on. So my schedule now is Fridays, I normally do the TNT showcase. Saturdays I will upload a Hunger Games, and Sundays I leave this day for Creative Cribs, being that it's just like the relaxed day, and I'm just glad I can bring this to you guys, because at one point it was almost like I didn't really upload as many Creative Cribs. I only uploaded ever so often, so the fact that I'm trying to beat myself up for bringing this to you guys once a week, and I'm sticking to it. So let me know how you like that. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. Look at the top of this that he made with water, not with glass and water, but this just looks insane. He left me speechless with this. I was gonna say speechless. I have no idea. My words are getting so jumbled up right now. But as you can see, the statue guy up top and everything, just an amazing design on this. And I think he also may have a build team, but I think most of this is done by him and maybe like a few other friends, but nothing too crazy. But this is his world. He's working on something that is massive, and hopefully I can bring that to you guys later on in the future. There was a couple projects I did want to work on around Christmas time, but I feel like I kind of rushed it, so we didn't really get to finish working on that. But overall, he's a very great builder, and he definitely deserves the recognition, and I think that's the whole point of Creative Cribs. And who knows, maybe you can contact him. You guys can become like best friends or something. You never know. Like, people have become best friends over the series, which is always an awesome thing. I love that a lot. Look at that huge building there. Nice stripes too as well. I think that's ice up there if I'm not mistaken. If ice just seems to look very good at builds lately. I've just started noticing that. Like, I didn't start noticing it until I invited people to the TNT world, and they started building more with ice and stuff like that, and that looks very good. There's like a glass pyramid there that looks awesome. I really love how he has like the street light things with the glowstone, and it almost looks like a willow tree or something, but with glowstone. Very awesome job here, and just interior was just flawless. Here's like a restaurant, if I'm not mistaken. You have the cake there, the table's there, and it's just time to eat here. We have all the food over there on the wall, and we have to make sure that we get everything that we need to eat. Being that he is the baker, he is in charge of this. He's in charge of the cake. Look at that happy villager right here. He's super excited right now. I don't know why he's jumping up and down, but I think he wants me to order some food possibly, and I think we just hit him. Get back, get back. You're a little too excited to be at work right now. Who says you cannot love your job? You definitely have to love your job. I feel like you have to love your job, anything you do, and that villager was just serious. Pretty sure he was employee of the month, and his name was Tom the villager or something like that, or Tom the Squidwarder, because I think all villagers look like human versions of Squidward. That's just the way I go about it. I don't know why. It's like they almost have a huge like remote control on their face. I don't know. I have just a thing against villagers, which I do apologize for. I do feel really guilty. But look at this building. Now this is an entire casino right here. Now this casino was definitely one of the best casinos I've ever seen. Now there may be a couple casinos coming up in the Creative Crib series, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. But I'm going to fly up for a second and take a look at this. Now I'm going to drop down. Now look how far, look how long it takes me to drop down. Now this casino is just, it's massive. I've never seen anything like it, and I do want to say he did just a crazy job on it, and I don't know how much I can reiterate that on how awesome of a job he did, or how much, how awesome he is and stuff like that. But like I said, builders, I really give a lot of respect to builders, because I've been building myself lately, and it's not as easy as it seems. Now look in here. This almost looks like a place where you can buy like the most loveliest candy ever. Like it's just amazing. We go up there, we have the different colors there, and we'll go over the towers and all that good stuff, which I will explain. He did have a Hunger Games part in here too, as well, as far as like if you can come into this casino. You have a section in the casino that you can play the Hunger Games, all that good stuff. I think this was the Hunger Games part here that we're entering now. It's like has the purple floor. There's the Mario star up there on the ceiling. Awesome job on that. Mario freaking rocks. We have the stars up there too, as you can see. And this is where the pods would be, right here. That you're seeing now that goes around this like beginning of the entrance thing. I don't know where all the chests are and everything. We did not test it out or play it, but I'm pretty sure it's a working Hunger Games, and all this is just great. Really great job, and every time I looked up at the ceiling, it was almost like I was outside gazing into the stars, and he really did a great job on that, as far as the glowstone up there and all that good stuff. And I think I just came to my epiphany that glowstones are better than torches, and it's just that way. It was a point in time in the series where I thought torches were like the best thing ever, and like fridges, which anytime you have a fridge in your Creative Cribs world, you definitely get 3 thumbs up from me, and maybe 4, because I'll try my best to raise my pinky toe if I can. That's just, it's gonna hurt so bad. But I will do that. Maybe that'll be like 6 thumbs up or something like that. Did I just imply that I have like 6 toes? I don't know what I'm talking about, but let's get this show on the road. Anyway, let's go through here to the next area. This is almost like this. I forget what this is. It's almost like a maze or something like that. I don't exactly recall what this is. But it is an awesome looking area. The design on this is just crazy, and it looks almost like a fun factory. That's basically what it looked like the casino did. I don't know if that was like a vault or something along those lines, but again, if you want to know more information about it, I would suggest contacting the builder. Maybe you can get a tour or a showcase of the world yourself. I think that's another awesome thing too. If I were to show you the most amazingness world ever with like dragons spitting on fire, builds up to the sky and all that good stuff, if you're able to get into that world, I think that'd be an awesome thing for you to experience. And joining these worlds and maybe watching the video is an awesome thing too as well. And if you're watching this video, I do want to say thank you. But as you all know, like joining that world and getting that hands-on experience is just, it's always a better feeling, I guess. You know, whenever you see something, like let's say you see your favorite commercial of like a slice of pizza or something like that, or maybe like a donut, and it just looks so mouth-watering, but it's so much better if you were able to actually, you know, go into the pizza place or eat that slice of pizza or something like that. I don't know why I compare that with food. Sometimes I feel like I'm so just a big guy, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll leave that alone. I'm going to do a lot of fly around too, which I do apologize, but we do have different levels in this casino that we do have to get to, as far as like, he made each color row like different. So I think we'll start down from the bottom or so, and then we'll end up going to the top. So no pattern in here is the same, which I thought he did a very great job on that. And I bet it took a lot of time. And the thing I love about this casino so much, it was very eye-popping, and the world was very eye-popping. I think if you can have something like a world that keeps your attention like this, you're doing a fantastic job, and that is just great. And I think fantastic is probably like my new word. I've been saying that so much lately. Fantastic! Fantastic! Which you gotta try to bring out the inner Arnold in me, but it doesn't really work out how I wanted to. Anyway, so here we have it. Here's like some lava pillars or whatnot. We go up there. There's like a checkerboard, it almost looks like. But again, we're gonna go up to each level here, and we'll also go outside where he built something that was just crazy too. And look at this like sun face thing. I'm pretty sure I don't remember what that represents or something, but that is very awesome, and I love that a lot. It looks very good. I love the build so much, and it just was a great job. I'm gonna call it, I don't know, I won't call it anything because I don't want to misinterpret the name of it. If it could actually, I think it definitely means something. So again, great job on this design and all that good stuff. It was very great. It was awesome, and I really loved it a lot. We see we have like the clouds out there too on the walls. This just took so much thought and so much effort. You can definitely tell when you join someone's world whether or not they put a lot of hard work in it, or if they just kind of went about it and didn't really do so much. But now we're at the part now where we're going to check each floor, and as again I said, each floor does not have the same color pattern. So if you pay attention to this pattern right here that we're on, we're going to go up to the next floor now, and that actually has a completely different pattern. So again, no pattern on the floor is the same on each level, and the levels go up a lot too. It's not just like a small map. This isn't a small casino. This is a huge casino here. So let's keep going up again. We're gonna go up to the other level here, and we have the nice pillars there too as well. Nice floor design too. That actually reminds me of that room. I don't know if we were on that floor that we went to that room in, but very awesome design here. And I think we'll get ready to go outside soon too, after we go up about 2 more levels, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we'll go outside. No, actually we're going outside right now. So right here, it's almost like I think he was building something still here. I don't know if he's actually finished building on his world. But we go out here, we have the nice view of the lake here. We have the nice towers over there to the left and to the right. And you can get a nice view when you fly over here to the waterfall right here. So we're going to fly to this waterfall here and turn around and take a look at that. So look how awesome that looks. We're going to stand right where he is, because normally the builder will have like the best view of how everything looks. There's like a flowing water fountain thing there, which looks very great. Very great job on that, and even the whole casino style. And it was just huge. And one thing else I want to say is that he took advantage of the height build limit, because a lot of people, like, I don't know if they forget that we have like a new height limit. So it's like doubled now. So anytime you see like a build that is like extreme and beyond, I really want to say like thank you, like, because I'm so glad you're using advantage of the hype build, because I love things like that. We shouldn't be limited on certain things in Minecraft, being that Minecraft is such an unlimited game. It's like when we get limited on things, it's almost like a depressing feeling for me sometimes, because it's like you have so many opportunities and so many like things you can build with your mind and all that good stuff, and I feel like for that to be kind of cut short, like, you know, the world limit, stuff like that, you know, hopefully on Minecraft, Xbox One, PS4, we'll have a lot of unlimited things, or a lot more. I know we'll have so much more RAM then, because I think we'll have, I don't know the exact number, I just figured this out the other day, but you know, we don't even have a gigabyte of RAM on Xbox 360 now. I think we just have 512, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like 512 megabytes, I think, of RAM. If I'm not, I don't know. I think that's about right, so I'll just leave it at that. So let's keep going around here to the towers. Nice waterfall towers here. He has the gold there. One time I overused gold, and I realize now that I've learned that gold you can't really overuse it. You have to kind of throw it in there whenever you can. Me, I had a tendency to kind of overuse it. If you ever watch my build off that I did a long time ago, I kind of overused gold just because I didn't really know that much. It just all turned out in my head. Maybe I was trying to build like a margarine house or something. I have no freaking idea. Those look like creeper faces to me, but look at that. And as you can see, the stars up there, which is another thing I really want to imply on. So we're gonna fly up too, and get another fly around too as well, exactly what everything looks like. He did have a lot of things in here that weren't finished, but again, he was still working on it. And the builds that I've seen that he's done, he literally like finishes them so fast. He can build very fast, which is another great thing too. And I was like, it's almost like sometimes he places like 2 or 3 blocks, like by the time I place 1 or something like that. He does a very great job at designs and all that good stuff. And he was actually showing me a couple things too when I was helping on this Christmas world. Just for a second or so, I was actually, you know, I was late, was building some stairs or something like that. He was showing me the pattern, all that good stuff. I was replacing the pattern. As y'all know, I'm not the greatest builder ever, and I always love getting tips from anybody that can build. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. Anytime you feel like you're not able to do something, and if someone knows how to do it, taking advice from that person will not hurt. It will only make you better in the future. So anytime you feel like you're too stubborn, or if you don't want to really like take advice or information for someone, just take a second and think, like, is this going to help me out later on, or is this person really not trying to help me out? He's trying to like, are you trying to say I'm a bad builder? Is that what you're saying, Joey? Huh? No, just kidding. But again, I'm like ranting on. This is what Creative Cribs is about, which I do apologize, but I thank you guys for dealing with me throughout that. I did not kill any animals through this video, and I think we're probably like on a 3-episode streak now of not killing animals, which is a great thing. I'm getting through it. We go through this little like jungle abyss thing with the vines we just had there, and we're gonna walk out. We're gonna do a lot of walking too, and we're actually gonna get on the street too, which you have a street in here too. And I feel like I got in my car and was driving around. Like, you'll see that in a second. Whenever we get to, like, the main road, and we're in creative mode now, whenever we get to the main road, I kind of just, like, fly so fast down the road. He did have some things with Mario in here, which I thought were awesome. I love Mario. If you ever listen to any of my themes sometimes in my videos, sometimes it's kind of Mario themed, or sometimes it's kind of like just the Minecraft music. I try not to use that much music, but Mario is definitely really awesome. I love that game so much. And also, as I loved it as a kid, it was just a great game to play. I would still play now. Mario is just that game that does not get old. So let's follow him around here. I think we're going to make our way to the main road. But this build here that he had outside, we're going to fly up, and I'm going to show you exactly how good this looks. This looks incredible, and you can see how small we are compared to this. It's just a really, it's crazy. It's just massive. So right here, we're gonna like, he told me the best view of this was to just fly straight up. So that's what we're gonna fly straight up and get a view of it now. And look how long it's taking us to actually get the view of it. Awesome job, awesome job. And it's almost like the night turning into the day. Almost that's almost what it looks like to me. But again, great job on that, Joey. You really killed it. Like, you killed it. It was just great. But again, we're going to go back out now, and we're going to get to the main road soon. Once we get to the main roads, he does have a couple builds that I do want to show you guys that are just credible. They're incredible. So right now, this is like, I feel like I'm in my little minecart car or something like that, and I'm just going around now. There's like the tower that we saw at the beginning there, but we're going to keep going around too. I'll probably fade in the clips a little bit soon too. Once we get, there's the Mario on the building. great right there. So nice job to have Mario up there throwing us the peace sign. It almost looks like he's giving us the bird, but it's definitely the peace sign, so I'll just leave it at that. There's Sonic. He also had Sonic on a building, which I thought was great too. Great job on the pixel art too. That was just incredible as well. So we have Mario and Sonic. Mario's flipping us the bird, and Sonic is just like chilling right there like a villain, running away as he normally does. But anyway, we're gonna go to this build here. That looked really good, and this one was just, it almost looked like a glass bridge. I forget what he was exactly building. I don't know if he's gonna finish this or not, but look how crazy this looks. This was like one of the greatest worlds I've seen in a very long time, and I do want to say that you did just a fantastic job on this, Joey, and I'm just honored to join your world and actually view this a lot. Most people are honored for me to join their world, but in reality I feel like I'm honored to join your world because you four are the person that put in the hard work and just the effort, and you kept me entertained throughout the whole way. Just seeing these builds and just being able to show it off, and I hope you guys really did enjoy this video, and it's just really awesome. Look how that spirals like that. That is just crazy. One day I'll get to the level to where I can build like that. Trust me, I promise. I'll do like a series or something like that with building, which I talked about that a long time ago, but I promise I will start that soon. But look how that's spiraling up there. It's almost like the North Pole up there. That's probably like where the helicopter may land or something like that. As you can see, we have the two like antennas up there that this may be like the power source of the map. Not really sure. But that's pretty much it for today's episode, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. We'll take a look at the map here soon, too, so you can see just how many builds and just how huge it looks. That's what she said. But anyway, again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Feel free to drop a like. It really helps the series grow. And be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest Creative Cribs. And that's pretty much it. I'll do one more little fly through the world really fast, and that'll be it. But drop a comment below just if you're excited for more episodes of Crib and what you would like to see. Maybe I can reach out and find those worlds for you. But until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.